Good morning, welcome back to the vlog. It is a Monday and we are at my gym. And sorry if I'm all sweaty and breathing heavy, but I went for a run this morning. I've been enjoying my long distance runs and today I hit a PR, man. It was a great day. Last week I did 3 miles for the first time ever, and then today I ran 6, so doubled it in 1 week. I set out for 5 and I hit 6. But yeah, we're at my gym today, so come and hang out with us. We have a couple things that we need to get done. We have 2 treadmills that are down. One treadmill, it's like missing a clip, but it's making it like make a funny noise and just make it like uncomfortable for people to run on. And the other one, the belt was starting, like the drive belt, like the running belt that you run on, was starting to come apart. So I had to order a new one of that. We have to replace that. It'll be our first one in 4 years we've had to replace. And then also our jack-o'-lantern, he's looking a little rough. Nick was telling me he was out here talking to somebody and they ran into it and made that, it just squished into that indentment. So it's this week's Halloween, Friday is Halloween, so we might be able to pull him off because he's looking pretty gross. But let's go talk to Nick, see what's up. Let's go see, he might not even be in the office. All right, Nick's not in the office, but I can get settled in and then I'll get caught up with him. I also need to change out all this sweaty clothes. So let me do that. I'll weigh in because me and Nick have a weight loss challenge that me and him are both competing in against 2 other members of the gym. Me and Nick have been fighting it back and forth, neck to neck. So I need to weigh in today and see where I'm at. I think last week, actually I can tell you guys exactly where I was at last week. So I started out like 206. Last week I was down to 197. I don't know. We went to my fiance Ariel's. We went to her family's, like a family get-together thing. We had chili and I had a couple beers this past weekend. So I don't know if I went down or not. I hope I did, but we will find out really soon. So I'll weigh in today. Let me get with Nick. Let me get all this stuff settled in, and then we'll get to working on those treadmills today. Nick is working out, and while Nick is working out, I am going to scan in and see where I am at in the competition with him. And then we are also still waiting on everything to come in from UPS. So while we wait on our parts for our treadmills, I'm gonna go weigh in. I'm gonna eat my lunch. I might be able to get my workout done before all that stuff comes in. That way this whole evening I can just focus on it. So let's do this InBody. If you guys never seen this InBody before, it's really cool. You gotta stand on it barefoot, but it's like registered. You have like your numbers registered in it, and it like scans your entire body. And I'll show you guys the process, but so like right here, it gives you a printout of all your results, and it tells you like intercellular, extracellular, water. It'll tell you your drying lean mass, which is basically your bone weight. It would tell you your body fat mass, which is like how much pounds of fat you have on your body. Skeletal muscle mass, which is your actual muscle on your body. And then it'll tell you your BMI, it'll tell you your percent body fat, and it'll also tell you how much fat and muscle you have in each ligament. So like each arm, like your arm, your stomach and chest area, they call it your trunk, and then it'll tell you both legs individually. So it tells you a lot of really cool stuff. It'll also tell you things like just like your visceral fat levels and what your basal metabolic rate is. So a lot of really cool stuff it'll show you. You're not done working out, are you? I was just gonna show these guys how cool this InBody is that we got. Yeah, if you want to hold it. I was just gonna do it without it, but Nick's pretty confident this morning that he's in the lead, which I will say, I was telling them, but I had 2 or 3 beers this weekend and some chili, so messed up a little bit on the diet.
Measuring your weight. Do not grab the handles or move.
Jesus.
193, 192.9.
Unbelievable.
Weight measurement is completed.
See here with, I love that reaction because it gets Nick shaking a little bit.
Confirm your personal information.
This is cool because you put in your height and your age. It has your phone number linked to it, so you have an app. I'm not trying to sell you guys this machine or nothing, but they're just really cool machines.
Place your heels on the rear sole electrodes. Grab the handles. Keep your arms straight. Your arms must not touch the sides of your body. Starting your InBody test. Do not talk or move during the test. The test is
Dang.
completed.
My percent body fat did not go down.
Hit print. There you go.
Which is what matters. Because we're doing, well, we're not doing percent of body fat, but we're doing percent of pounds lost. So it's really important.
Yeah, based just on our fat.
Based just on our fat. So if more than likely, if my body fat percent isn't going down, well then my body fat isn't going down. All right, so let's see. It is heavy though. There's gonna be a whole running belt in here. And then a little bitty clip. Which we've never replaced a belt before. And then we got this little bitty, I mean this is like, whoever's making money off this, which I don't know what we paid for it. Uh-oh. Somebody made money off this little bitty clip. I wish it was me.
We're at 36% in recording.
Okay, well if it gets too low, just let me know. I have an extra battery.
Okay.
Yeah. We got time, man. We got time. Okay, so this little clip is literally the only thing it did is just needs to slide on here. But we need to make sure the bolt goes in it. Do you remember where that bolt was? What we did with that bolt?
I don't remember what we did with the bolt.
It's got to be sitting in there on that deal. Let me go run into the office real quick and let me find the bolt. And then we can start putting it back together. Do you remember what side I was like, this side needs to be up?
The top side. Or, yeah, the inside, yeah.
Yeah. Alright. This one's actually going to be a lot easier than the other one. The other one, which why we have this, let's just wax it. Let's just run it down with some waxer this way. When was the last time you put any like treadmill lubricant on them?
Lube? I haven't lubed these two in a while. I lubed the last two the other day.
This does really help them though. Alright, let's do this. The other one, that other treadmill, I have to pull that whole wheel off the back to get this thing out. Fingers. Nick doubts my inability to get this done quickly. The only reason they ever take longer than they should is if we get distracted talking. But we could have done this earlier if it would have shown up quicker. Well, like the last stop for all packages.
Well, we're at the edge of town.
I know, but still. I mean, I guess it's better. My house, I pay for Prime, Amazon Prime, and it still can take a week to come in. So it's like, why am I even paying for it? It's also kind of difficult to get these things lined up. my gosh. Well, we ain't getting it done quickly, probably. It's always like this little stuff that makes it more difficult. Alright, so let me explain to them real quick what's going on with that. And you, I guess, because I haven't told you what I decided on it. But those clips, the old clips, there's 4 of them. The three old ones that were still working. It's like when we pulled the screws out, it like bent the clip enough that they don't want to take in the new bolt or take the bolt back in. So I'm just going to order us new clips, get them here hopefully by the end of the week, and then just put it in then because I don't know what else to do. And then this one here, let me show them this here. But this right here, on this one, the run belt is all coming apart really bad like that. So we got this new run belt, same width. Hopefully it's the same length it said it was supposed to be, but I'm just gonna tear it all apart because it's gonna take me a bit to tear it apart because I gotta take these off, loosen this off so this will come off. But I also gotta take that front piece apart and take that whole wheel off. So I'm just gonna tear it apart and I'll let you guys know whenever I get towards the end of it. Maybe halfway point or something. Okay, so what we had to do is basically the same thing over there. We had to pull this whole board out, which I'm actually worried that these clips aren't gonna work, but I did take them out really slow. So hopefully they go back in good. But then yeah, these just lift up, loosen these off. Just what can actually just come out. I'll pull it.
Gross.
Yeah. So that's like that. And then this one over here just gets lifted up enough to slide it out. Hopefully. Yep. Dusty in here. Okay, I'm gonna lay this down by you. And then we got this one. Which hopefully this one. Watch it be twice as long or something. Ah, looks about right. Okay. I'm hoping that was the hardest part. Just gotta get it lined up along all these. That one down there. So, there's that. I'll finish putting it all back together and hopefully it'll work when it's done. That's the dream, at least. So, we couldn't get this one little bolt in, which is the same exact reason why we couldn't get that back together. But I stole a clip from that one to work with this one because 2 of the clips are actually broken. And I just put it on the top left here, and then this back right one is missing, but we're just gonna order like 3 or 4 sets of them. That way if they ever break in the future, we're not waiting on a silly little clip. But it seems like we got the new drive belt in. It seems to work good. Had Nick on it. walking on it, doing everything. And it's the first one we've actually ever replaced. We've replaced a lot of other stuff on these treadmills, but it's the first time we've ever replaced an actual running belt on it. And it was pretty easy for the most part. I definitely would recommend getting some of them extra clips though if you guys are going to be working on it. It just seems like they're kind of frail, easy to break. But yeah, we got it going. And oh, you know what we also need to do today? We just need to take that jack-o'-lantern and throw him in the trash. He's getting pretty bad.
You can do that.
We're gonna do that.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I showed you guys at the beginning of the vlog, but he's looking a little rough. I mean, pretty soft. Yeah, a little gross. All right, I'm just gonna put him down. Hopefully we can lift it. Hi, Liz.
Hey, how are you?
Good. All right, let me go get Liz a check, and then we can put this up. Nick thinks this won't work out. I'm 50% confident it will. This one's probably the most dangerous. But yeah,
take it off then.
Yeah, ooh.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, let's just try to slide them out.
Oh, he's wet.
I would say grab this back bar right here and grab this bottom bar here, and we just pick it up and slide them on.
That's the plan.
That's good. That's good. All right, worked out. See, it wasn't that bad.
Toss those.
Toss the shoes.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take the jack-o'-lantern sign down. Which, funny enough, it was actually not a competitor, but there was another gym. There's another gym sign. I think it's kind of funny that we use it. All right, cool.
Oh, and meet you around back? Or...
No, I'm just gonna push them in.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you for your help. Let's see, I'm gonna get this thing a little bit closer to the trash can. All right, let's try to flip them around and shove them in. Might be able to set you guys down like right here. Yeah, he kind of splattered. They just exploded when they actually hit the dumpster, but he's gone. He almost made it to Halloween. Oh. Didn't quite make it all the way. Close enough though. Squirrels will eat it or something will eat it. But yes, that is a wrap for today. I got to work out still. I did my run this morning, but we got one treadmill fixed. The other one, unfortunately, should have been the easier fix, but with the clips and stuff being broken, that I didn't know. That kind of stuff just happens. So we're gonna have to order them. They'll come in later this week, probably Wednesday, and then we can put them in and fix that other treadmill. But that's all we got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It probably is a short one, but here lately with the gym, it's been a lot of short vlogs, which honestly means that I'm not having to fix a lot of stuff and I don't have a lot of problems going on. So not going to complain there. Might not make it as interesting as the vlog for you guys, but it's great for me because it saves my bank account, saves me on stress. Tomorrow we'll be at that rental property or that investment property that we've been working on. We're going to be ripping out some floors there and stuff. So tomorrow should be a good day there. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are liking these videos, because I really don't know what you guys like or what you guys want to see unless you guys let me know. So just let me know that you guys are watching them down in the comments, or what you guys want to see in future ones. I can do a lot more with the gym here. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.